Hi guys, it's your favorite Adoro again. Your sweet and wonderful Adoro. I'm back here for you again. Alright, so today's video I want to tell you reasons why you need to avoid being too nice to people. The fact is that being nice is not bad. Whatever you do to help humanity, you do it for yourself. Help humanity for the sake of yourself and for the sake of God and for the sake of humanity also. But sometimes avoid being too nice to people at the same time, because a lot of people do not appreciate what people do for them. The sacrifice a lot of people made to put smiles on their partner's face, on their relative face, on the face of their friends, some are being taken for granted. They don't appreciate it. So today I want to tell you reasons why you need to avoid being too nice to people. Yes, you need to avoid it. I don't say you should not be nice, but avoid being too nice to people. There are people that are worthy to help. There are people that need your help. There are people that need you to be there and to be nice to them. And there are people that never deserve to be nice to. Yes, so the number one reason why you should not be too nice to people, or why you should avoid being too nice to people, is what you will be taken for granted, because you'll be taken for granted. If you are always being too nice to people, always accommodating people, being too nice, embracing everyone, taking everyone as yourself, they might start taking you for granted. A lot of people don't appreciate good things. So avoid being too nice in order to avoid being taken for granted. So the second reason is you'll be used and abused at the end. In the end, you'll be used and abused. Many people have it as a certificate. They have it as a well-loaded knowledge on how to abuse people's goodness, on how to take advantage of people. Yes, be very careful. The people you mingle around with, the people you are being good to, do they know your worth at all? Avoid being too nice to people, because of they might use it against you tomorrow, or they might abuse you with it tomorrow. They might criticize you. You get disappointed. You feel betrayed. Yes, be very careful about it. The third reason why you need to avoid being too nice to people is because you will lose out resources. You lose out your substances that are supposed to be used for something very more important, to people that do not even value it, to people that does not even know the worth of what you lose. Let me tell you, sometimes we being too nice cause us more harm than good. That is the reason you need to avoid being too nice. Be nice to people, okay? Be nice to people, but avoid being too nice to people. Be careful that not every hungry dog you see on the way that need your food to survive. Most of them need that food to gain strength in order to bite you. Yes, that is one thing you need to know about life. So do not feed every hungry dog you see on the way. Don't be too nice to people. A lot of people lose out their resources, their valuable resources, their substances, to people that do not even value it, to people that do not even know their worth. Yes. So sometimes when you are being too nice to people, you do it with your sense. Give it to people that need it, people that want it, people that will appreciate your niceness. But for those that never appreciate you for once, why keep being too nice to that person? You did the first one, no thank you. You did the second one, the only thing they could ask you is this how far you can go? You did the third one. Be very careful. Don't be too nice to people. Avoid being too nice to people, so that you will avoid regretting why you were nice at first. Okay? So the last but not the least, why you should not be too nice to people, why you should avoid being too nice, is because you will be disrespected. You will be disrespected. That is the pure truth. People will always see you as a pushover. They will always take you for granted. I'm just saying the same thing. All my words is coming around. They are all the same thing. Ofoku kanka na-ekwu. Be very careful. Avoid being too nice to people because the world does not appreciate good things any longer. Be nice to people for the sake of God, for the sake of humanity, and for the sake of yourself. But at the same time, avoid being too nice. Avoid being too nice for the sake of yourself, for the sake of your dignity, for the sake of your worth, for the sake of your value, for the sake of whom you are. You need to avoid being too nice so that people will not take you for granted. People will not see you as a pushover, like someone that can agree to anything. You don't even say no. Sometimes you need to say no from time to time. Say no to people. Say no to some certain things. You must not agree with them. You must not agree with their policy, what they want you to do. Don't be too nice. Avoid being too nice. Out of niceness, you conquer to some decision that do not even please you, just to please others. Yes, be very, very careful about this. Okay? Do not forget, I remain your favorite Adoro, your sweet and wonderful Adoro. Please do well to like this video. Do well to share. Comment what you think about the video. If really it's nice to be too nice to people, or if it is not nice to be too nice to people. Please follow my Facebook page if you are yet to do so, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are yet to do so. Thanks, and may God bless you. Bye.